What up, everyone? It is currently Thursday, almost 2 p.m., and I just picked up the camera. Did not go gym today, so I'm a little bit behind schedule, but we did have like 30 centimeters of snow today, and I've been shoveling all morning. I'll pop up on the screen how outside looks here in Ottawa, and yeah, I'm about to hop on, get some work done. And today is a pretty important day. We have earnings on Coinbase, which is my biggest position by far in my TFSA portfolio. So it's running up crazy today. I'll show you guys over here. And we're on the verge of a major breakout on Coinbase right before earnings. So, one of two things. Either this is running up before earnings and will break out on earnings, or it's a fake out and we're gonna get more pain in the short term. So, pretty important day. I'll probably film my live reaction to that earnings call. Basically, I could be up 50K later today or down 50K. So, that's the implications I'm gonna be in later today. So, yeah, it's running up heavy today. There was hood earnings yesterday, and the crypto part of the business was going very well. And allegedly, there's rumors that tomorrow morning the SEC could be dropping the Coinbase lawsuit. So that could be huge. I think it's running up in anticipation of that. So I guess we'll get more clarity on the earnings call later today. So we'll see what happens. I did make a few changes to the paper trading portfolio, which, by the way, if you guys want to trade alongside like-minded individuals, join the link in the description below. It's a free Discord. We have hundreds of people and it's very active. So if you want to learn, I would suggest joining that. The portfolio is having a 10K day today. So my QQQ lotto calls have been doing pretty great. I'm up pretty decently on them. I sold 8 of them, and I'm gonna write out the last 2 lottos for tomorrow. Nvidia, I cut 50% of the position. It still looks good, but I obviously want to trim my winners. And Coinbase is still down about like 20%, but we recovered a lot of losses. QQQ broke out today, and breadth has been very good the last few days, so this will lead the market higher for the next few weeks. The S&P is also on the verge of a major breakout. We have Tesla, which I may enter tomorrow depending on how it closes, but basically we have a nice hammer on the weekly setting up on Tesla, so further continuation up is likely. Also, BTC is still trolling. I don't know why it's chopping in this range over here, but I still expect us to break to the upside. Obviously, QQQ leading, and BTC should follow. Coinbase, like I showed you guys, looks amazing. Nvidia still within this gap. I'll probably trim the rest of my position at 140, so I'm gonna hold that. I still anticipate it to run into earnings at the end of the month. So that's a small portfolio update. On the paper trading account, I'm gonna check what time the coin earnings are later today. It's between 4 and 4:30, so I'm gonna plug in the camera, charge it up, and I'm gonna be back with a live reaction on how up or down we're gonna be on earnings. So it's a huge earnings for me. Usually I don't like to play earnings. Anyways, my calls expire in August. I have the August coin 500 calls, which are currently a little bit up, mostly flat for the last few days, but I believe we're now in the green after today's 7% day. So I'm either predicting coin to be at 325 after earnings, which should be roughly a 10% move, or we're likely going to retest the 260 to 250 range, which would be brutal, but I still anticipate us to hit 400 by the end of March. Connell will pay. The cons should pay as well. And I believe all crypto stocks will be doing very well in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So I'm sticking with my thesis. This earnings could be huge. We have a lot of 2021 growth stocks doing amazing this earnings season. Hood, Palantir, APP, Affirm, UPSD, all up basically like 20% on earnings. I'm not anticipating 20% on coin. I'll be happy with 10%. I'll even be happy if we open flat. So I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Alright, so it's 3:45. Coinbase has been going crazy all day, touching over 300 and currently breaking out from this trend line. And from technical analysis, it should be going up, but obviously earnings are binary. So we'll see what happens. We have 15 minutes until the earnings call. Sorry, we have 15 minutes until the earnings report, and then we have the earnings call after. The earnings call is going to be very important because I'm looking for an update from the SEC lawsuit if it's being dropped, and I'm also looking to see if there's any update from the Trump administration, if they're going to be investing with Coinbase, or if Brian Armstrong, the CEO, has any clue of anything, because I know they spoke a couple of weeks back, so we'll see what we got from that conversation. Now, as far as my expectations for earnings, I hope we open flat. Obviously, I'm open-minded and I would love a gap up, a big gap up, but being realistic, I think we're going to open flat. Obviously, anything heavy red, like 5-10%, I'll be slightly concerned, but 2-3% down is my expectation, and I'm completely fine with that because crypto's still, Bitcoin is still ranging, and Coinbase will go up with, I have no doubt in my mind that Coinbase will go up when Bitcoin breaks out later this month or in March. So keep you guys posted. Alright, market's closing in 1 minute, so I'm gonna keep the camera on. I believe it's either gonna be out between, so either 4 p.m. or 4:30, so sometime in between. I'm gonna just be recording and refreshing Twitter on my phone, and this is the setup. So I have Yahoo Finance showing, and I've got TradingView showing. So this is the Coinbase earnings watch party I have set up right now. Okay, I see it mooning to 306. It's 405, so they should be out. Okay, 310. I'm not sure if they're out. I don't see anything on Twitter. Holy shit, we're sending. We're at 350, 312, 312, 313. I don't see any numbers though. Oh, there we are. Total revenue 2.27 billion. Estimate was 1.87 billion. To be honest, that's not that good, but that's fine. I expected a much bigger return for the amount of volume we had in Q4, but that's fine. Transaction revenue 1.6 billion. Estimate 1.24 billion. Net revenue 2.2 billion. So was obviously expecting a blowout quarter from Coin, and obviously I knew they would beat on EPS and revenue and everything, but I thought it would be much bigger. But we are sending. Now we're back to 307. I'm gonna keep our eyes on the numbers here. Obviously the earnings call is much more important, and that's what I'm looking for. So we'll have to wait and see. The numbers overall look very good to me. Obviously, Coinbase earnings aren't as relevant as other companies because Coin is a Bitcoin sympathy play, so it moves with Bitcoin. But obviously, with the amount of money I have in Coinbase, this earnings call had me a little bit shaking, but it's all good. We're looking fine right now. 306. To be honest, as long as we open above 300 and hold, I was expecting a flat opening plus minus 2%. Right now we're at 3% up, so I'll take it. And if there's any updates on the earnings call about the SEC lawsuit or anything from the Trump administration, I'll definitely be adding it to the video, as that is a huge game changer for Coin and its future revenue. If you want to follow all my plays for free, the Discord is in the link in the description below. You're welcome to join, chat with like-minded individuals. We have hundreds of people in the Discord, and it's a very active chat. Look at this. Plus 5%, then minus 5%. EPS came in at 4.68. Expectations were 2.13, so that's decent. Now we're back in the green.